ready. Hey, everybody. Let me tell you a story that happened to us in Bikini Bottom. It's a pretty funny story, actually. Patrick and I came across this magical potion, and, well, things may have gotten out of hand.
Oh, no.
And because of that, our friends were gone, and it was up to us to rescue them. But no need to worry. Everything will be back to normal soon. Yeehaw! Wow. Look at this world. Our adventures took us to Mr. Krabs, who was not really Mr. Krabs, but was actually Mr. Krabs. I don't know. It is pretty confusing. Anyway, he had us collect some sap from different cacti, and I finally got my license. Well, my riding license. After Patrick and I made our way through this strange world and found ourselves in many sticky situations, we finally caught up to Mr. Krabs and the chase began. Yes, we finally caught that bastard. I mean, Mr. Krabs. We were able to send him back home and he was back to his normal self. But there was still more to do. In the next world, I became a movie star. I never realized I had such talent. Squidward! Wow! He became a famous movie director. Even though his movies were horrible, I was still excited to star in one of them. Just look at me go! Although Squidward was a mediocre director.
Mediocre?
He still taught me some really cool skills, like the flying karate kick, and I even found some really cool prizes. Eventually, I found the real star of the show. Sandy! We fought in this epic battle to the death. Just kidding. I got you guys good. But we were able to save her and eventually send her back to Bikini Bottom, which brings us to the next adventure. Wow! I finally get to live out my dream as a pirate in this next world. We got to see the Flying Dutchman and collect many of his socks. Talk about dirty laundry. Anyway, it was so good to see everyone having a good time on the beach. This was my favorite adventure so far, as I finally got to live out my dream of being a pirate. I even met Larry the Lobster. And boy, did he look like he could use some help. I focused on trying to get Larry and others back to Bikini Bottom, but first, I was going to have to go through a difficult journey. My adventures brought me all over the place, and fighting many different enemies. But eventually, I got to where I needed to be, and I was faced with my worst challenge yet. Prawn, this little evil bastard was going to get a beating of a lifetime, and of course, I beat him and saved the day. What a not so big surprise. After defeating those nasty pirates, I realized that I still have not found and rescued my Gare Bear. So, Patrick and I set off to try to find Gary and were sent to a very spooky place. We encountered monsters that we had never seen before. It was almost as bad as Squidward's clarinet playing. But on the bright side, we did get to do some trick-or-treating. Everyone was so nice.
Wow, vintage!
Thanks!
After trick-or-treating, I figured I had to think and act like Gary to find out where he could be. I also had to solve many hard and difficult puzzles, but it will be worth it when I find my Gare Bear. What the hell is this? What happened to my Gare Bear? Looks like rescuing him will be harder than I thought, but fear not, mere mortals, for I am Spongebob and I will always win. See, I told you I would win. Now I can take my Gare Bear back home, even though he still looks like a big crazy monster. Don't worry, Gary! We will fix you soon! But first, let's go back in time a bit. I wonder who we will see here in this strange world. Squidward! What is he doing here? Who cares? Nobody cares about him. But sadly, I still had to save everyone because of the mistake I made. So I continued traveling through this new world and developing my combat skills to try and save him. I even came across more puzzles that were difficult to complete. There was one puzzle that had an image on it that looked familiar to me. I could not put my finger on it though. Oh crap! I recognize that image now. It's Pearl, and she has Squidward. Don't worry, Squidward. Spongebob is here to save you. My combat skills have gotten better, so this fight should be a piece of cake. See, I told you I would win. Come on, Squidward. Let's get you home. Wow, what an adventure. There are still plenty of things that need to be done, but first, I need a nap. Thank you guys for listening to my story. And remember...